Second.
Motion been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to open select board meeting for May 9th to conduct business.
All right, as a reminder, this meeting is being recorded by Marshfield Community Media. And it's time to do some board reorganization and place some musical chairs. So I will go ahead and make a motion to appoint Mr. Kilcoyne as chair. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to appoint Mr. Kilcoyne as chair.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Ms. Fiddler as vice chair. Is there a second?
Second?
Motion been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler?
Aye.
Ms. Darcy?
Aye. Nicely done, Michael.
Ms. Darcy?
Perfect start.
That was very smooth.
Yes, thank you.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Steve Darcy, where are we
Yep,
Yeah,
right.
you got it.
here? Mr. Darcy as clerk. Do I have a second?
I would second that.
All those in
Okay,
favor?
motion's been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler?
Aye.
Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Unanimous to appoint Mr. Darcy clerk. Now the board has reorganized.
Perfect.
We'll reorganize our musical chairs next time.
Yeah.
So, sounds good.
Stay right over here. So just a couple quick comments there. First, I want to thank my board members for their confidence in me with this appointment. I appreciate it very much. Second, I want to continue the tradition that you started and others before you is tradition of open discussion, valuing diversity of opinions, not only on the board, but also from the members of the public. We'll do liaison appointments at the next meeting, if that's okay with you guys. And if you have like 2 or 3 that you particularly have a passion about, just send me an email and I'll try to accommodate that. And then I ask the public just to bear with me. I haven't chaired a meeting now in 2 or 3 years, so I'm sure I'll mess up a little here and there. With that quick statement, we will go to the town administrator's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Okay, I had my weekly column with WATD regarding a number of town issues and programs that are ongoing. Meeting with the Woods Hole Group regarding flood warning response. The town's IT department will be implementing RAVE, which residents must sign up for. There's more information that will be forthcoming on our website for people to be able to sign up and get information on what's going on, if there's a storm, an accident, or some type of other issue. Participated in the advisory board meeting with Lisa Clark and Ann Bastille, treasurer of town accountant, to review last minute items of town meeting. Participated in the Marshfield Housing Partnership meeting to review presentation on the housing trust articles to be voted at town meeting. Meeting with Craig Jameson to review the rec department programs for the spring and prep for the summer program. Meeting with Matt Parent to review the heat pump survey. Meeting with Jack Keefe, a Marshfield resident who lives on Winslow and Standish Street, to discuss sidewalks and the need for the DPW to cut back overgrown trees so residents can get out of the traffic. We had a meeting with Maurice Casper regarding election issues to be addressed after the town election. Trustees for Soldier Memorial was left off the ballot, so that will be coming before the board. The clerk will send a letter to the board saying failure to elect. And then what happens is the select board schedules a meeting with the trustees, the other trustees, and together you appoint the 2 people that would have been on the ballot. Ed Sullivan and Ed, 2 Eds, I forget what the other name, but who was it? Ed Timlin, maybe Ed Timlin. So that will be forthcoming in about maybe as quick as our next meeting in 2 weeks. Meeting with Capital Project Building Committee to update our police, DPW, and senior center projects, and have the committee review and vote on the town hall renovations and the dog park, unanimously supported by that committee. Meeting with Clifford and Kenny Law Firm regarding collective bargaining for police and fire, so that we can kick that off. Meeting with Craig Hannafin, Chair of the Conservation Committee, to review the consultant's expanded role to assist both myself and Liz in their respective roles. Meeting with town officials to review nitrogen loading issues for 255 Furnace Street. Meeting with town council, building and resident of 19 Pearl Street regarding floodplain issues. Meeting with Chief Tavares, Captain McDonough, and Danielle Kerrigan to discuss some police issues. Meeting with the 250th American Revolution Committee to review sites around our town for the honor roll for the American Revolution. Meeting with department heads to discuss town meeting issues and the closeout collections and Munis. Meeting with the Marshfield Housing Partnership for final review on housing trust fund presentation and answer questions for a number of residents that showed up for that meeting. And I was joined at that meeting with Ms. Fiddler, who was there to also assist in answering some questions. Meeting with Vertex, the town engineer and consultant of 2160 Ocean Street, to review their information. Participated in the DPW Building Committee and Construction meeting at the DPW to approve change orders for their project. Meeting with Ed Perry and Tim Connors regarding some land issues, Ed's potential expansion. I had a phone meeting with Mike Viviano regarding 2160 Ocean Street. Budget meeting with Ann Bastille and Lisa Clark to review the FY23 budget, expenditures, and final review of the FY24 budget prior to town meeting. Organized and participated in the moderator's meeting. Don Gibson announced he'd not be able to be moderator at town meeting for some personal issues. He had coordinated with Jim Fitzgerald to see if he would be ready if town meeting voted to appoint him, and he was. Meeting with Richard and Tracy Vaughn, owners of the Jetty, to discuss the process for outside dining of the legislature's extension through 2024, and process to make permanent through the ZBA for site plan approval. Participated in MCM's taping of the town meeting prep with Don Gibson and Bob Galvin, our town council. Video meeting with Eversource Gas Department and various staff regarding the modernization of the gas hub in Marshfield. Participated in 2 nights of town meeting. Met with student superintendent Evie Campbell and Superintendent Granatino and Ken Stetson, school committee member, for a tour of the town hall with the Evie Campbell, who is Kendra's daughter, was the acting superintendent for the day. So got picked up by the police and spent the day with the superintendent, sat in on some meetings, came to town hall, took a tour. She was very impressed with town government, and someday she might like to participate. Stopped by the blood drive at the police station, participated in the select board and retirement luncheon of Donnie Dixon at the fire department, participated with select board and informational visit to see our new pump truck that will be put into service. It's actually into service now. This was the new truck that we purchased with the $700,000 worth of ARPA funds. Participated in the fire training program, Marshfield and Situate. The program and the equipment were through a grant. Fire Chief Jeff Simpson worked hard to get the grant passed, and now we had the training session at the fairgrounds in Marshfield and Situate, and we had fire officials come in from Nova Scotia, from the West Coast, to help on the program. And basically, it's to train firefighters when a building collapses or is an imminent time to collapse. Basically, firefighters have to propel themselves out a window, heading down the ladder, turn themselves around, and then get themselves down the ladder. Now, when they were training, they have a rope on. When it's a real fire, you wouldn't have a rope on, so you have to be really good. And the other thing was confined space. If a building collapses, you're in these metal boxes, and there's all kinds of entanglements, and you have to cut yourself out. You can't see, your face is all blackened with a mask, and it's to replicate what it would be inside a burning building. There's all kinds of alarms going on, sirens, etc. It was, very daunting. And you have to, the only way out when you can't see is to keep holding on to the hose to get you out, because that's your lifeline in and out. So it was very interesting. And now they'll take that equipment and they'll train other fire departments, because we've got the equipment, and the Situate Marshfield will lead in the training, and all other cities and towns in the South Shore can come and participate free of charge. So it's great. Stopped by and participated in the town's health fair that took place at the library. Donna did a great job of putting that together. Meeting with Sue Karen to discuss moving forward in 2160 Ocean Street. Sue's going to set up a meeting with the CPC and get that ready for potential fall purchase. meeting with Fred Russell, our facility director, regarding ongoing issues regarding school buildings, dog park, town hall project, fire and police, and DPW project. Had a meeting with Mary Ann Leonard, North River Commission, and Mike DeMayo regarding the patrols. As the board know, last year, Mike participated, and the North River Commission had some money to offset some of those extra costs, patrol the rivers to make sure they keep the rivers safe, and we'll be doing that again. This time there'll be additional reporting. One of the things that the North River Commission wants is they'd like some, they would like some report, so Mike's agreed to do a report, either weekly or monthly. He wants to think about it with all the other stuff, but he'll put together a report so that they'll have something to share with us also. I had a meeting with the library director, Cynthia Wally-Coyle, regarding questions on spending funds in their library trust fund. Had a lunch meeting with Mr. Kilcoyne to discuss transition and talk about ongoing issues of concern. Administered oath of office to elected and re-elected town officials that to be appointed at the town clerk for the purposes of administering the oath of office to officials. Like the town clerk and assistant town clerk were out sick. Meeting with Lynn Fiddler regarding some issues and concerns, and talked about the transition. Coordinated meeting with the fire chief at town hall. Fire assistance for their assessment center took place this past Saturday, so not only did we have the needle drop-offs, people dropping off the needles, but inside town hall, the firemen were doing their assessment center, which was great. It's 80 and 20, so 80% assessment, I think it's 10% test and 10% interview for that. So that went well. Tenant dedication, all the benches right out here at the police station, donated by the Edna Foundation. The engraved cross was picked up by Mark McDonald, and the benches are for Danny Sheehan and David Moinkins, both who died of brain cancer. And that is my town administrative report, Mr. Chairman. It was long, but we haven't had a meeting in 4 weeks, so.
Yeah, it's been a while. Full time meeting. It says here we're going to appointments. Since we have Mr. McAllister here, should we do that before the 6:40? We already have the 6:40 passed.
You can take Mr. McAllister out.
He's already here, right?
Yep.
So, Mr. McAllister, we're doing a discussion and vote for an appointment for Patrick McAllister for the Airport Commission. Lynn, do you have any comments, questions?
I appreciate the amount of dedication that this role is going to be. It's just great for all of you to be able to come together with such expertise. So that's all I have to say. So thank you for this.
Before we get into it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that comes highly recommended, so they'll do a great job. Thanks for stopping down.
Any Fox helicopters? So I'd like to make a motion that the board move to appoint Patrick McAllister to the Airport Commission. Okay, for a second.
Second.
Motion made, duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to appoint Patrick McAllister to the Airport Commission.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for your service.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
You're welcome to stay. It's riveting. I tell you.
A few minutes?
So the next one here is 6:40, and we're past 6:40, is Town Treasurer Lisa Clark, cash handling and turnover policies and procedures. Come on up. That didn't last long. You heard the discussion point.
Good evening. You have it, you probably read it over, I'm sorry I missed the last meeting. If you have any questions about the policy, I'm here to answer.
Anything you'd like to briefly say, or you feel comfortable with what we?
Oh, no, I'm very happy with this policy. I think it gives the departments and my department, it spells it all out and easy to follow, and, there's no question what if I should do this, what I should do that. I think it's very clear and easy to follow.
Good, so it helps you from a procedural perspective.
Yes.
Sure.
I had a couple of detail-oriented questions in regards to it that I went over with Michael. So I'm going to let him kind of go through that, if that's all right with
Sure.
you, and share it with the board.
Okay.
So, okay.
Great, thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Chairman, and thank you, Ms. Fiddler. Lisa, just a couple of things. One of the things that Ms. Fiddler noticed was there isn't a limitation. The old policy was a limitation of 100, and I explained to Ms. Fiddler that that was not really, you know,
About
that was...
cash?
Yeah, about cash, so it should be some number. Do you have a number? I didn't know if you have a
About
number.
when they should be turning over the
Yeah, I
cash?
mean, they should be, like, so is there like, is it 1,000, is it?
So it's, I think that my belief is that really, at least once a week, they should be turning over the cash. It isn't a dollar amount. The money should be in the bank. If it's in their possession, they should be turning it over. So I've never said a dollar amount. Weekly is what I would tell a department if they have, you know, a certain sum of money. I've never done a dollar amount.
Okay, so if, for example, there's some event or there's something that causes that cash flow to be increased for a particular reason or whatnot, you don't have a set procedural type of, like,
Dollar amount, yeah.
dollar amount
Yeah.
to dictate what?
When they turn it over, yeah, it's at least weekly. Daily would be preferable, but obviously, we all understand that people, you know, sometimes can't get up to the town hall every day, so at least weekly.
Okay.
But the concern is there are departments that come over with 20 to as much as $50,000. And I think from a standpoint, we did the last one, we looked at that and that was the issue. So I think that there should be some dollar amount recommendation that you might want to think about saying, because then that gets into the whole thing about, you know, you put in here, they have to have a secured location to keep the money,
Yes.
but. you know,
I think this isn't taking away the other policy. So it's just enhancing it, it's procedures and policies.
Mhm.
So that other policy still is in effect.
Okay,
Okay, so that dollar amount is still there.
so then it will stay at 100%.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah,
something?
this is,
I don't have that other.
right,
piece.
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not
So
taking
that's
that away
Okay.
at all, because that policy is still in effect.
No, that's good, because, yeah, it didn't say here that
Yeah.
that policy would meld with this
We
one.
could probably add that at the
That
end.
would be great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just a
There are
couple of,
other, yeah.
do you want to go through the other one?
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Just very quickly, there was like mention in here about each employee that handles the money in other departments, not the treasurer's office. That they would, are you envisioning them each having their own lockbox, or what, if you could just maybe expound a little on that?
Sure, they should be able to, like we have boxes of,
Yeah.
you know, they have petty cash, they have that amount. They should be the only person using that lockbox or that cash box. So they should have a petty cash to their position. That would be, an auditor would like that better. You know, there shouldn't be so many hands in the one
Right.
field.
Yeah,
So, yes,
a defined role for that department, and then,
exactly.
you know, as a matter of procedure and policy, a specific lock file cabinet or lock box.
Yes,
or
definitely
something.
have it locked and
Okay.
whatever, you know, like little safe that they don't have one. Or if it's in a drawer, make sure that it's locked up and not just kept. And
Okay. Just two other quick ones. It mentions also about interoffice, something about interoffice mail is not appropriate for delivering turnovers, which is, I think anyone could say they should not be sending cash through the mail, so I think that's good, or checks for that matter. But I would assume like they can send receipts, stuff like that.
yes, it's just basically that when they bring cash to the treasurer's office, they should be there, so when our department, counts the money, there's no discrepancy. That's, as they said they dropped this off and we counted something different, the person should be there in person.
Right, and that's a good point. And the other thing, you did have some language in here about adding machine tape or spreadsheet, so so let's just say the DPW transfer station. So when they come over, they would have a ticker tape
Yes, something to track.
to track it.
Yes, well, basically what it is, an auditor would like to make sure that the department taking in the money has, a list of where they've got those funds from,
Yeah.
the person and the goods that they sold. And then whenever they're turning the money over, it is helpful, especially for the bank and for the office, if they have a, a tape of the money. So if there's some kind of discrepancy, once again, we can cross-reference back to what they thought that they turned over.
Okay. And we'll just make sure that everyone knows that they have to do a tape. We'll have to,
Yes.
we can send a letter to all the,
So the procedure will go out to everybody, and they'll sign off on it once,
Yeah.
if you guys approve it, so that they'll know what we expect them to be doing.
and then just, one final, just a little thing, it says, bottom receipt, I'm assuming you meant this triplicate copy, so
Yes.
okay.
So the turnover of the 910 that the state requires us to have
Mhm.
is a three-part product. It's one for the accountant, one for my office, and one for the department bringing the cash, and we're supposed to sign off. Kathleen signs them, they get their copy, and they have to give the accountant a separate, it shouldn't come through our office, because that's the separation of checks and balances. So they need to drop that off separately to the accountant office, and they get their copy back signed that we received the funds.
So you'll just make a little correction in number 11.
Sure.
As it says, it must have been a typo, it says bottom receipt as opposed to triplicate receipt.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem.
I think, Ms. Fiddler, did I get all the,
Yes, and the one thing that I did talk about was
Yes.
number 14, and I think that's a really important part of this whole procedure.
Yes.
So I'm just going to read it. Any suspicion of fraud, theft, or disappearance of cash should be immediately reported to the treasurer and the town administrator. In the case of robbery, call the police first. Do not confront the robber. Inform the treasurer office immediately after the incident. So good work getting this together. I appreciate it, and Chair, I appreciate you
No,
wanting me to
they're
go
great
ahead with
comments.
this.
You're always good at that type of stuff.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
Just from a procedural perspective, if we're going to be changing the document that we reviewed, should the document be modified and then brought before us as a clean copy?
that's probably easiest, sure.
Yeah, and then we're not saying,
Yeah.
we're going to make a motion for this with these changes.
Correct.
Okay.
Everyone good with
That's
that?
fine.
Yeah,
Good with that without objection?
there may be a scrivener in there, one or two.
Right.
Yeah.
So if the board's pleasure, if they would like, you could table this to our next meeting. That would give the treasurer time to go through and make those edits in the
Sound good?
script
That's fine.
service.
Okay, then I'd like to make a motion to table the cash handling turnover policies and procedures as presented to us by the town treasurer to the next meeting. I'm looking for a second.
Second.
A motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler?
Aye.
Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to table to our next meeting.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
No
Lisa.
problem.
The next is a discussion of vote of the application for a common vic license, Alicia Tismandaros, I think it is, I'm pretty close on that. DBA Optimal Health and Nutrition. Anyone have any comments on this vic license? Everything seems to be in order. Vice Chair?
I'm all set, Chair.
All set, thank you.
And without further ado, then I'd like to make a motion that the board approve the common vic license for Alicia Tismandaros, I think it is, DBA Optimal Health and Nutrition, 41 Rockwood Road, with the hours of operation 8 to 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., pending approval from the building department and taxes being paid. I have a second?
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler?
Aye.
Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the annual common victuals license for Alicia Tismandaros.
I think you did better than me. All right, we'll move on. Next one is discussion vote of the request to hold a 2023 bike MS Cape Cod Gateway on Saturday, June 24, 2023, from approximately 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. We have a lot of bike races, don't we?
Yeah.
So, sounds good. Everything I saw seemed to be in order, unless there's any objection.
No, I'm all set.
Hearing none, then I'd like to make a motion that the board approve the 2023 Bikers MS Cape Cod Gateway event for June 24th from approximately 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Certificate of liability insurance has been included with the request. Fire and police have no issues. Please call the Marshfield Fire Department a few days before the event, just to make sure all the details have been scheduled. I'd like to have a second for that.
Second?
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the 2023 Bike MS Cape Cod Gateway event for June 24th.
Number 5, is it going to be a discussion vote to authorize town administrator to approve spending out of gift accounts and requests? Vice Chair?
I'm all set with this, yes, thank you.
I'll second.
Mr. Administrator, would you like to add anything to this?
Sure, just, this sort of come up at our last meeting. As folks know, part of the select board authority is to approve donations coming into the town to the various trust funds. The board had a discussion, previous to that, going back, I think, to last spring, when we implemented the policy, we had the $50 come before, we sort of reiterated that. The other piece of it, the selectmen wanted to know when the funds are being expended, because we were, reading and seeing the funds are being spent. The money coming in needs to be checked. So after discussion with some concerns raised by some of the department heads that use it, such as veterans. Veterans takes in money through their trust fund, and they use that's to help veterans that can't pay a bill, they need food, they need fuel for their cars, or heating food, stuff like that. That needs to be happening very quickly, and that's why in our discussion briefly before town meeting, we talked about that. That's why we're here. I'm happy to facilitate that, and I'll keep a report and share with the board what funds are coming out of what trust funds.
All right. The board does appreciate the fact that you're taking on that additional responsibility to monitor the trust funds. Mike, we appreciate it. I'd like to make a motion that the town administrator, Mike Maresco, to approve the spending out of the town gift accounts, to provide authorization for that for a second.
Second.
Motion made, duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve.
Next on the agenda is discussion and vote on the application for a temporary liquor license, Trish Adams, DBA, Marshfield Hills General Store. I know they've done this before, it's always a fun event. Any comments, questions? Steve?
No, everything looks in order, thank you.
Then, the board will move to approve the temporary wine and malt liquor license for Trish Adams, DBA, Marshfield Hills General Store, located at 165 Proxford Street, for May 27th and 28th, from 12 noon to 5 p.m. for the North River Arts Festival, pending liquor availability insurance. A second.
Second.
Liquor
Motion-
liability.
Liability, yeah.
Yeah, is that what I say, Ron?
Yeah.
Pending liquor
Liability.
liability insurance.
And just so folks know that are listening, so what that is a policy naming the town, so that we're protected.
We didn't vote, right?
We had a second,
Let's
so
do the roll call.
we'll do the roll call.
Okay.
Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve a temporary wine and malt license for Trish Adams, DBA, Marshfield Hills General Store, for the North River Arts Society Festival, May 27th and May 28th.
Thank you. Next is discussion vote on appointment of Old Colony Elder Services Board of Directors, Maureen Saunders. She served,
She's
On other
present.
boards-
Yeah.
she's present?
She's presently serving.
Yes, she's present service. She served on other boards. She's adds a lot to this. Anyone else have comments, concerns?
The COA voted unanimously for her.
Okay,
She's
good, Steve.
approval.
Thank you.
All right. Then the board moves to reappoint Maureen Saunders as a delegate for the Marshfield Council on Aging to the Old Colony Elder Services Board of Directors. For a second.
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to reappoint Maureen Saunders as a delegate from the Marshfield Council on Aging to the Old Colony Elder Services Board of Directors.
Next is something I think comes before us all the time, Michael, annually, is a discussion about for renewal of fuel storage registrations. There's quite a few of them. Do I read these, or?
Yes, you have to read them into the record, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we'll read them into the record. Do I do just their license, but the
License,
whole thing?
DBA.
Business address, everything?
Location, yeah.
Okay, Shoreline Aviation, Marshfield Municipal Airport, 93 Old Colony Lane. Court Cars, Court Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, 830 Plain. Court Cars Inc., Court Kia South, 955 Plain Street. G.A. Williams & Son, Williams Coal and Oil, 717 Plain Street. Rote Marine, LLC, Rote Marine, 2205 Main Street. Speedway, LLC, Speedway number 2470, 2139 Ocean Street. AL Prime Energy Consultants, Inc., Prime Gasoline, 2170 Ocean Street. Collier Enterprises, LLC, Shell, 2126 Ocean Street. Ocean Street Auto Repair and Services, Inc., Ocean Street Auto Repair and Services, 2054 Ocean Street. Marshfield Country Club, 515 Marine. EM Realty Trust, Public Petroleum, 1933 Ocean Street. Rand Handy Oil Company, Inc., Rand Handy Oil Company, 900 Webster Street. McDougal Brothers Enterprises, LLC, McDougal Brothers, 750 Webster Street. Ocean Bluff Automotive, 969 Ocean Street. Turnpike Auto Service Center, Cedar View Filling Station, 430 Causewell. Brewer Green Harbor Marina, SHM Green Harbor Marina, 2039 Dyke Road. And John W. Taylor, that's Taylor Marine, 95 Central Street, and I believe that's all of them. So I would like to make a motion that the board approve the aforementioned fuel surge license for renewals for 2023, pending a renewal form being submitted with the fee. Without objection, I would like to second.
Second?
Motion made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the fuel storage license renewals for 2023.
Number 9 is a discussion vote on the application for a temporary common vic license. Nancy Belzos, DBA Marshfield Education Foundation. Do we have any comments or questions or concerns?
No.
Lynn?
Michael, is the foundation, is it a separate,
Yes, so it's so the Marshfield Education Foundation
I was gonna call her.
is a they're a non-profit. They raise money and give grants. So this is one of their fundraisers. They have the big race
yeah,
on, like, leading up to St. Patrick's. Then they do circus, smirkus, no animals, just kids.
yeah,
And they use all the proceeds go in, and then they administer grants for people to apply.
okay, excellent.
Yeah, just for the public also, they've been doing these tours since 1987 for all ages. They have juggling, aerial acts, balancing acts, circus, clowns.
It's really a fun ticket, yeah, it's really nice, yeah. They have a big tent
It's
set
a
up.
long time ago.
So I'd like to make a motion for the board to approve the temporary common victual license for Nancy Belizos, DBA Marshfield Education Fund for July 21st to July 22nd for the Circus Smirkus Big Top Tour. Get that out. At the Marshfield Fairgrounds with showtimes at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. There are no animals. This is a kids performing traveling circus show, pending approval from Board of Health, Building Department, fees and taxes being paid. Have a second?
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the temporary common victuals license for Nancy Belzios, the Marshfield Education Foundation, for the Circus Smirkus on July 21st and July 22nd.
So we have a second here, Mike, right?
Yes, this is for their entertainment.
All right, so now we have the aforementioned exact same thing. We're going to have a discussion about for the application of their entertainment license for this. Nancy Belizos from DBA Marshfield Education Foundation. Any comments or concerns or questions?
No, sir.
Okay, then I would like to make a motion that the board moves to approve a temporary entertainment license for Nancy Belizos, DBA Marshfield Education Foundation for Circus Smirkus Big Top Tour at the Marshfield Fairgrounds. All performances and concessions and performer training areas are inside. 3 tents with shows on July 21st, July 22nd, 2023 at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. that include live music, theatrical exhibition, dancing, entertaining, amplified systems, floor show, play and light show, pending approval from the Board of Health, Building Department, and Fire Department. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fidler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the temporary entertainment license for Nancy Bellios from the Marshfield Education Foundation for Circus Smirkus.
Number 11, discussion and vote on application for temporary liquor licenses, South Shore Cocktails LLC and Marshfield Chamber of Commerce. Any questions, concerns, or comments?
No,
It
sir.
seems good. Doing good, Steve?
Thank you.
Okay. Then I would like to make a motion that the board moves to approve a one-day wine and malt liquor license for South Shore Cocktails LLC, Erica Doherty, for the Marshfield Chamber of Commerce for June 22nd, 2023 at the Marshfield Boys and Girls Club from 5 to 7:30 p.m., pending approval from the Marshfield Fire Department and certificate of liability insurance. Have a second?
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fidler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve a one-day wine and malt license for South Shore Cocktails LLC, Erica Doherty for the Marshfield Chamber of Commerce for June 22nd.
This is like a licensing extravaganza this evening, isn't it? All right, number 12, discussion and vote for the application of temporary licensing license for Levitate Music Festival, LLC. And if anyone has any comments or questions from my board members?
No.
No? For sure?
No,
No, but
15,000 people.
It's,
Great.
it's always a wonderful time. It's getting bigger and bigger, and I'm glad they keep it in Marshfield.
Yeah.
So, with that, then, I would like to make a motion that the board approve a temporary entertainment license for Dan Hassett for the Levitate Music Festival, LLC, for the, this is 10 years, 10th Annual Levitate Musical Festival, from July 7th, 8th, and 9th, from 12 noon to 10 p.m. at the Marshfield Fairgrounds for live music amplification systems with tent and food, pending approval from Marshfield Police Department, Marshfield Fire Department, Board of Health, and the Building Department. And I'm sure it'll go well. It's gone well for every year before this. So I look for a second, please.
Second.
Motion been made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fidler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve temporary entertainment license for Dan Hassett for the Levitate Music 10th Anniversary Festival for July 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Item number 13, discussion of the application for a temporary liquor license, Winslow House Association. Looked over that as well. That looks good. Any questions or comments from the team?
No, sir.
Then without further ado, the board will move to approve a motion for temporary all alcoholic beverages, including wine and malt, for the Winslow House Association, 634 Caswell Street, for July 22nd, 2023, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a murder mystery fundraiser. For a second?
Second.
Motion been made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fidler.
Aye.
Mrs. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve temporary all alcohol beverage, including wine and malt, for the Winslow House for the murder mystery
Sounds like fun,
fundraiser.
doesn't it?
I think actually Mr. Griffin might be here for that event.
Aye, Mr. Griffin.
How you doing? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed you. Would you like to say a few words or anything?
Just want to have a great time and help the Winslow House now on July 22nd. We're already 50% sold.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I've seen it advertised. Looks like a fun event.
Yeah, controlling it up there a little bit, but thank you.
You're
Is
very
this
welcome.
the first, sir, is this the first time with us?
It's the first time for a murder mystery.
It is.
It's
I
going to
don't
be a lot
know
of
where
fun.
any other in Marshfield.
It's a little bit,
No,
a little bit of work, but
yeah,
I'm used to doing that.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, item 14, 14, a discussion about the application of a temporary liquor license for Marine Smith DBA North River Arts Society. Once again, I looked that over, everything seems good. Any questions, comments?
No, sir.
And then the board will move to approve a temporary wine and malt license for Marine Sullivan on behalf of the North River Arts Society located at 157 Old Main Street, Marshfield Hills, for the annual festival for the art show for Friday, May 26, 2023, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday, May 27, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Sunday, May 28, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call in for details a few days before the event to make sure that they can be filled. Looking for a second?
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve temporary wine and malt license for Maureen Smith on behalf of the North River Art Society for their North River Art Society Festival, Friday, May 26th, Saturday, May 27th, and Sunday, May 28th.
And the next one is attached to that one, and that is basically for traffic management. Discussion vote on the request from the North River Art Society for discouragement of traffic on Old Main Street from Pleasant Street to Prospect Street, except for emergency vehicles, on May 26, 2023, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., May 27th on 2023, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., May 28th, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Any discussions, objections? No, I'll move forward with the
I
request.
just had a question. Are we
Yes.
aware, do they still have the bus going from Amesway School up to that area? I'm just curious.
I'll have to find out, they have, this I think
That
is,
also-
I could find out, I don't know offhand. It wasn't in any of the written materials.
I didn't see it.
They were doing very similar to what Mr. Hassett does for his concert. They were parking at satellite locations and busing them in. I think they have to, but I don't want to tell the board yes until I speak, but I will follow up with an email to the board members.
Thank you. It's just there's a lot of cars, is there?
There is, yeah, there's really no big parking
Is
lot.
this satisfactory for you to be able to make a vote?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Then I'd like to look a second for this
Second.
motion.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fiddler.
Aye.
Mr. Darcy.
Aye.
The board moves to approve the request from Maureen Smith of the North River Art Society for discouragement of traffic on Old Main Street for the following dates and times that were read into the record. And just for people listening, this is really to protect the folks know this is an open festival. The street from Prospect Street down to one of the intersections, and on the other end to another intersection. You know, if there's an ambulance or a fire truck or police that needs to get through, they'll move it, but it's for people to be able to walk around and not worry about cars coming there. And they'll have signs posted. They're very good about hiring details to help with, moving the cars out either side to driving through.
Yeah, they've been doing it for quite a while, and it always seems like it goes well. And it's a nice event.
46, I think it's at 46.
Is it that many?
46.
I know as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
46, you know, it's 46.
You don't need to add to that, thank you. Okay, number 16, discussion vote of the request to hold free yoga classes on Burke's Beach on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday from 8 a.m. from June 2023 to September 2023. Everything seems fine. From my perspective, any other members have any questions or comments or concerns?
I understand that this has been a great thing for the community, and they've been really successful with the weather, so I think this is a fun thing for folks, so I'm all.
I could use
Yeah.
some stretch classes, that's for sure, some Asian artists, William Burke.
I haven't
Do
heard anything
apologize to
negative.
everyone. So with that, I would like to make a motion for the board to approve the request for Bill Salvatelli, thank you, to hold free yoga classes on Burke's Beach on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. from June 23rd to September 23rd. Parking, June 2023 to September 2023. Parking during the class is provided by Paul, the owner of the Lobster Pound on Beach Street. And I'd like to have a second.
Second.
Motion made and duly seconded, roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne.
Aye.
Ms. Fidler?
Aye.
Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the request of Bill Sabatelli for the free yoga classes for speech, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., June through September.
Last but not least, the board moves to approve the meeting minutes from April 24th, 2023 to May 1st, 2023 without objection. I would make a motion that we accept that, please.
Second.
Motion been made and duly seconded. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fidler?
Aye.
Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to approve the meeting minutes from April 24th and May 1st, 2023.
Seeing nothing else, I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Motion been made and second to adjourn. Roll call is in order. Mr. Kilcoyne?
Aye.
Ms. Fidler?
Aye.
Mr. Darcy?
Aye.
Unanimous vote to adjourn the select board meeting for this evening.
Thank you, everyone.